Okay, so welcome in everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you had a good week. Sorry that I missed last week's stream. I was in a very, very bad mental space and I needed to take some time for myself. I want to just tell you guys a little bit about what's happened with me personally. So I've had a really tough week. I've had a really great week. The week prior to this week was a very tough week, and I had to take a stand for myself, and I had to tell work that I was not coping with my current workload, and I had to step back from the role that I'd put myself in and start, just because I wasn't sleeping at night, I wasn't having a good time. And I realized that this month I'm doing Men's Health Month, and the biggest problem was me. At the time of me trying to take on this, I was not happy. My freaking mental health was in absolute shambles. So podcast last week, Thursday, Friday cancelled, stream on Friday was cancelled, and I had a lot of soul searching to do over the weekend, and certainly did such, and it was really good. It was really, a lot of healing was done, and I've got to take myself out of where I was at and be able to be myself again. And it's weird because I want to tell you more, but I also I want to leave it there because I don't want to drop the tone of all the vibes that we're going to have. The positive thing is that things are good. And now I'm in a space where I want to encourage other people to not necessarily talk about what they're going through, but to understand that at face value, you don't really know what someone's going through. And I have been suffering from mental health issues for 10 years now, and streaming has been my escape for it, but it's also been my way of trying to bring happiness to other people. If you've been watching me for a long time, that's always been what it's been about. It's always been about having a good time and trying to encourage people and build up people. And but I've never added that link to the rest of what it is that I do, because I've never felt that it's important to justify why I'm doing what I'm doing, because it's just been for the good of doing good. But for me, it's been such a nice release to be a bit more honest and let out what's going on inside of me, so that anybody else who has known me for as long as they have sees that there's been method to madness. And for me personally, it's a very serious topic and something that I want to tackle head on. Instead of myself, I was also hiding these things, but only because I didn't want other people to feel my pain. And so I don't want to go into depths of what I've been through, and I don't want to upset anybody by speaking about the things that I've been through. But at the end of the day, I also don't want to suffer in silence, and I want people to know that it's okay to feel things. This month I am doing Movember, and it's the first month that I'm doing Movember with a very focused mindset. I feel like I can sit and be interviewed by people to talk about things, but because of all the struggles that I've been through and the phase that I'm at in my life now, I am ready to be honest with myself and be honest with other people when I'm struggling. And what it helps me to do is that when I'm in a situation that makes me uncomfortable, I can actually feel comfortable and no longer have to sort of sacrifice my happiness, although sometimes I'm going to, because that's the kind of person I am. Just say how it is, how I feel about something, and whether the person who receives that information appreciates it or not, there's not much I can do about it. I need to worry about myself first, and then it allows me to help other people. So if you follow me on Twitter, I did make a little bit of a post.
Mr. Wablin resubbed.
Mr. Wablin.
You're the man feed.
Love you lots, dude. Thank you, man. And I have turned a new leaf, and if you don't recognize who I am now, it's because it's the truest form of myself I have ever been in a open battlefield. Let's put it that way. So I am comfortable with my own skin, and I'm happy to be where I'm at, but it's mostly because now I can actually help people the way I've always wanted to, and they understand why I'm helping, and not just like, oh, he's a nice guy. No, it's because I've freaking struggled through shit, man, and I don't like to see other people struggling in silence. And it's okay to struggle, and all of us go through trivial life issues and we go through serious life issues, but if we can kind of tackle them head on together, it makes everything a lot more bearable. So this month, the motivation for me doing Movember is more about creating awareness than anything else. I feel that together we can make a difference for men's health, prostate cancer, testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide prevention. I would love you guys to help me stop men dying too young. Let's talk about how we feel, be honest with what's happening inside and out, and let's be the change we want to see in the world.